The Miami Dolphins are fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive, sitting at 7-8 after a crucial 29-17 win over the San Francisco 49ers. With just 2 games left, every moment matters, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Winning their remaining games is non-negotiable, but even that won't guarantee a spot. They'll need help from other teams faltering. Next up for Miami is a clash with the Cleveland Browns, a team that has seen its fair share of struggles this season but remains dangerous. Heading into Northeast Ohio, the Dolphins can't afford to overlook their opponent. Cleveland's season has been nothing short of a disaster. After making the playoffs in 2023, the team's collapse to a 3-12 record this year has been shocking. It's not just one issue either, it's a combination of problems that has sunk them. The quarterback position, once thought to be solved with Deshaun Watson, has been a major disappointment. Watson's performance has fallen far short of expectations, leaving the Browns floundering. Injuries have only compounded the issue, with key players like Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah missing significant time. These losses have hurt both sides of the ball, creating a situation where the team couldn't find its footing. The offense has been a glaring weak spot for Cleveland. Early season struggles set the tone, with the team dropping games they should have won. Once the losing started, it seemed to spiral out of control. Even the defense, which was one of the league's best last year, hasn't been able to pick up the slack. Opposing teams have figured out how to counter Jim Schwartz's schemes, and the Browns haven't adjusted effectively. It's been a complete breakdown, leaving a team that had high hopes for 2024 in ruins. On the other hand, the Dolphins' defense has been a consistent bright spot. Despite the team's record, the unit ranks in the top 10 in both yards per rush and yards per pass attempt allowed. This defense has kept Miami competitive, but the Browns, even in their diminished state, still pose unique challenges. Injuries to Cleveland's quarterbacks and tight end David Njoku make their offense even more limited, but Jerome Ford stands out as a player to watch. Ford has been a revelation this season, proving himself as the Browns' most effective running back. His production has been impressive, averaging more than 5 yards per carry when given the chance. Unfortunately for Cleveland, his role diminished when Nick Chubb returned. To have any success against Miami, the Browns will need to lean heavily on Ford and establish a strong running game. Cleveland also has Jerry Jeudy, who has quietly put together a strong season. Judy's numbers surged when he was paired with Jameis Winston, and he surpassed the 1,100-yard mark. However, with rookie Dorian Thompson-Robinson potentially under center, it's unclear how effective Jeudy can be in this game. If Njoku is unavailable, Judy's ability to step up becomes even more critical for the Browns. On offense, the Dolphins have had to adapt this season. With teams focused on taking away Tyreek Hill and the deep ball, Miami has shifted to a more controlled approach. Quick passes, screen plays, and sustained drives have become their bread and butter. While the big plays still happen, they're no longer the primary focus. This adjustment has allowed Miami to remain productive, but the Browns' defense presents a significant challenge. Myles Garrett looms large as one of the most disruptive players in the NFL. His ability to bring pressure and blow up plays at the line of scrimmage is a constant threat, and the Dolphins will need to account for him on every snap. Cleveland's defense isn't just about Garrett, though. Cornerback Denzel Ward has been a standout this season, and he'll likely be tasked with covering Hill and Jalen Waddle. Ward's strong play in coverage could make life difficult for Miami's receivers. Additionally, second-year edge rusher Isaiah McGuire has emerged as a key contributor since the Browns traded Zadarius Smith. McGuire has excelled in defending the run and has the ability to disrupt quick plays near the line, which could be a factor against Miami's short passing game. The pressure on the Dolphins is immense. They know what's at stake. Every snap, every drive, and every decision will be crucial in this game. This is the kind of matchup that tests a team's focus and resilience. Can Miami rise to the occasion and execute their game plan? Can they avoid costly mistakes and take advantage of Cleveland's weaknesses? The Browns, with their playoff hopes long gone, have nothing to lose, making them a dangerous opponent. They'll be playing for pride and the chance to spoil Miami's season. For Miami's offense, the challenge will be finding ways to exploit Cleveland's defense without falling into their traps. Can Tua Tagovailoa lead the way with precision? Will Hill and Waddle manage to break free against tight coverage? Can Devon Achane and Jonnu Smith find space in the short game to keep the chains moving? These questions loom large as the Dolphins prepare for a must-win game. Defensively, the Dolphins must maintain their discipline. Stopping Jerome Ford and limiting Judy's impact will be critical. The Browns don't have many weapons, but they can still cause problems if Miami isn't careful. This is a game where the Dolphins must stay sharp from start to finish.